What is it they always say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Yeah, yeah. Do the thing.
No.
Hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie, the first of three movies right now. We then will have another one in a little while, and then we'll have another one later tonight. So, a lot of catch up to do. So, yeah, movies and TV is what we do here. And this is Raised on Popcorn with Grant. I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. We have a new sub. Thank you, by the way. I just got your notification. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Hold on. The movie and cartoon fan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome to the herd, the island of misfit movie reviewers. So yeah. Hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Today we're talking about a movie. Movies and TV. It's what we do here, and that movie is The Man in the White Van. The Man in the White Van is a new thriller that was at least partially crowdfunded, I believe. It is directed by Warren Skeels. Warren Skeels is the director. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And what is the film about? Well, it is primarily set in 1975. It follows a young teenage girl played by Madison Wolfe who is being stalked by a man in a white van. She's with her family, among them including her sister, her older sister, played by Brooke Bresinger, Stargirl from DC Stargirl, for those who don't know, as well as her parents, played by Sean Astin and Ali Larter, who also are executive producers on this film. They are, she tells them, I'm being stalked by this man in the white van. And yeah, if high school wasn't hard enough, we have a creep who's following and harassing this young girl. But her family unrealistically doesn't believe her. We then flash back from 1970 to 1975 to flashbacks showing the previous victims from afar being stalked and taken away by the man in the white van. Featuring a cameo from Deborah Ann Woll of all people as one of them. That was nice to see her again. And those flashbacks are easily the best thing in the film. And yeah, eventually things come to a head. The man in the white van finally fully starts to stalk his prey and tries to get her. And will her family finally believe her, or will this be another tragic case? Let the very, very tone-deaf thrills begin. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't like this movie very much. It's not one of the very worst films of the year. I don't think it's not a middle finger of kindness. We're not gonna go that far with it. But this movie, its heart seemingly is in the right place, but its brain is on another planet. This movie is kind of tone deaf. First and foremost, I have to say this. Madison Wolfe, the young actress who plays our lead, is quite good. She's sympathetic, you like her fine, she's a likable enough young performer playing a likable enough character. Her family is the worst. Her family is like the most unrealistically mean-spirited, disbelieving, like, it's hilarious to the degree that this family outright ignores this girl when she is clearly distressed. She's clearly gone through something, and her sister is like actively insulting her, and her mother is basically encouraging it. It's really messed up. Like, it's like, are you? If you're trying to portray these characters as sympathetic, you're not doing a very good job, because they seem to really not like their kid. It's really, really weird how they try to do a feminist message, which I'm totally fine with. I think it's a good thing. It's always welcome. But their execution of it is kind of poor. This idea of like, okay, the message is believe women, and it was in a time when people didn't believe women and it had tragic consequences, which I get what they're going for there, but I think that it just doesn't pay off. There's all this extraneous plot lines. She befriends a girl in her class and begins to have sort of a crush on this boy, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't add anything. The only thing it really adds is her friend kind of making the one smart decision late in the film. This movie it's repetitive because it takes way too long to get the characters to start being intelligent, and on it goes for almost 2 hours, and it just feels, I don't know, I just feel like the execution just wasn't there. And then when we get to Shawarma, we'll get to the other thing that's tone deaf about it, but that leads me to my biggest thing with this film is that, does it want to be a social issue drama? Or does it about this sort of epidemic of kidnappings? Because apparently it's at least partially funded by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, which is a good organization. So is the goal to be a drama that spreads awareness or be a lurid thriller? Because even though this movie's PG-13, it's shot, edited, and kind of put together almost like an homage to 70s horror films like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's almost structured like an exploitation film, but then there's this social issue stuff. So what is it? What are you going for? Is it? And there's also a lot of false jump scares. And when I say false jump scares, I mean like a friend will tap the girl on the back with his finger, and it'll go bong. And it's like a lot of that. It's a lot of that stuff. And it's just kind of empty, and there's no real reason for it to be a feature film. Maybe as a 20-minute like short to sort of raise awareness about abductions and stuff. Maybe, but as a feature film, I just felt like this was really overstretched. It didn't feel like there was there was a noble intention behind it, and I do think that if the goal was, if the initial intention was to spread awareness about abductions and missing kids, I totally support making a movie about that subject. I think that you can do it very, very well. I don't think this one did it very well, plain and simple. So yeah, The Man in the White Van, I don't fully hate it. I think that it has some things that are worthwhile about it, but overall, it's a 1.5 out of 5. It's not anything truly awful, but it's just not very good. So yeah. The Man in the White Van, we'll just end it there. 1.5 stars out of 5. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Companion. We've talked about it. It looks good. Flight Risk. Talked about it. Looks okay, I guess. I'm not a Mel Gibson fan, though. Hard Eyes. Talked about it. Looks good. Complete Unknown. Talked about it. Looks good. We are seeing it in a couple of weeks. Wolfman. Talked about it. Looks good. Nosferatu. Talked about it. Looks good. We are also seeing that in a couple of weeks. And was there shawarma? Yes, indeed there was. So there is extra scenes at the beginning of the credits. The credits run for a little while, and then when it gets to like the listing, the crowdfunding names, there is a straight up, and this is another thing that's kind of toned down about it. There's this sort of this We Are the World style music video about child abductions that is totally out of left field. Like a straight up music video plays at the end with like, I guess some well-known artists. I didn't recognize any of the artists, but they're singing like "We Are the World." But it's just reminded me of like, man, I really should watch The Greatest Night in Pop again. That was a good movie, but like about "We Are the World." But like, it's like just really weird. It's like, why would you do a music video after this? You choose this tone for this movie. Like, I understand the purpose behind it, but it's just weird. But yeah, there is stuff during the credits. All right, nothing after though. All right, that is it. We will be back right after this for a review of Queer. Yes, that is actually the name of the movie. Don't TOS me, YouTube. The latest from Luca Guadagnino. We'll have a review of that, as well as the apocalyptic musical The End, starring Tilda Swinton and George Mackay. We also will have later today a review of the documentary Elton John, Never Too Late. And also, later tonight, we'll have a retro review for White Christmas, which is back in theaters for its 70th anniversary. Wow. We also have coming up in the coming weeks for the remainder of the year, we have reviews coming up for Interstellar, the 10th anniversary re-release, AMC Screen Unseen, Christmas Eve in Miller's Point, Maria, That Christmas, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Mufasa the Lion King, Nosferatu, A Complete Unknown, Baby Girl, The Fire Inside, Bloody Axe Wound, and All We Imagine Is Light. That's all coming up. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class dismissed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything in either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of The Man in the White Van? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? I think my opinion is good. Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we are all raised on popcorn. Big Mom's extra butter. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.